Hello Dynamo family, Kevin Mooney here, Executive Director of Dynamo Juniors and Southside Youth Soccer. I wanted to address the issue with the coronavirus outbreak that's plaguing our country and better yet the world. And the approach that Dynamo Juniors has taken to make sure that we can slow the virus down from spreading. We have decided to adopt the social distancing program. So we will no longer be training or playing for at least 2 weeks now, and we'll reevaluate it after 2 weeks. But with that being said, you get to still play soccer, train soccer, and still fine-tune your skills and your thought process in playing soccer. Joanne, myself, Johnny, and CJ have derived a video session program that we're going to email you guys 2 to 3 sessions a week to be working in the backyard to fine-tune your skills. These sessions will consist of a technical session with ball work, a physical session with fitness, a cultural section of thinking about the game of soccer and how it's developed in our culture and our area, and then also a soccer IQ session that'll be working on your train of thought on the field and decision making on the field. Joanne has derived a series of sessions that we will be emailing you guys weekly to work at least an hour in the backyard to fine-tune your soccer skills. This will also aid and help in cabin fever, as far as sitting inside the house and being tired for days without end without touching a soccer ball. In addition, this will fine-tune your skills so when we do come back to play, you guys will be fit, technically ready to play, and then also in addition, also a better IQ abilities on the field and making decision making on the field. This social distancing is very important. It's not going to stop the spread of the virus, but it'll slow the virus down. So it's very important that you, along with our coaching staff and everyone else, social distance themselves from other people to help slow down the spread of the virus. So stay away, do not travel, stay home, stay confined, keep on keeping your mind busy with soccer and schoolwork and so forth, so we can get through this 2 or 3 weeks in a successful manner, and so we can be back on the pitch or the soccer field as soon as possible. Again, we at Dynamo have been working very hard in the office to put things together for you guys to better your soccer abilities, so when we do make it back on the field, you guys are ready to go. Thank you very much. Be seeing you guys week in and week out on video. Keep up the hard work, and forever orange, the Dynamo way. See you shortly. Thank you guys.
Hi, so let's start for this first time with our first concept. Is a concept that we use it to build up proper from the back. 2v1. Why is so important? For example, we play 9v9, we need to identify where we have the 2v1s. Here with the 2 center back and 1 striker, but also here. So once we pass the ball to this player, it's so important that you know what you can do. If we are good in the 2v1s, is the key to progress and advance with the ball. There is many ways that we can advance, like playing with the third man. With all the teams we practice that, diagonal balls, obviously long passes, but let's gonna focus on this one, running with the ball to divide, 2v1. So once we find this player, we have this pass, that this defender is there. So we're gonna dribbling a little bit, commit the defender to come, and then now number 2, our right fullback has a little bit more of space, right? At the same time, we can find other passes because the previous move. We can do the 2v1s, it's not just to build up. We can do it when we are playing against defensive teams. We can identify that from a 3v2, we have a 2v1. If you pay attention, we have 1v1s on sides. How we deal with this? So how we can get better positions, better numbers on that side. For number 7, we start with the 6 and 5. Now if you can see, the 2v1 can be number 5 and number 2. And now finally, we will have the 2v1 with 2 and 7. Let's see an example here in a game. Let's see where you can find 2v1s. So let's break it down. As you can see from the beginning, when the keeper passes to the right center back, the striker of the opponent will press. So the other center back has a space to get the ball, dribbling and take the space. Then the midfielders create triangles, allow us to create another 2v1. So when the center mid the opponent come to press, we have another player ready to play with advantage. And then, as your coaches always tell to you, play the way you face and do it simple. It's a good way to start, right? Now let's gonna go to some soccer IQ test. Let's be ready for that. Hello, so let's start with our first soccer IQ test. Let's see how we can support the play. Let's see how we can support our teammate with ball. Which will be for you the best option in that situation? Where I have to be to get the ball and help our teammate and make everything better for our team? Option A, option B, option C. Come on. When you will pick? You got it? Let's see. If you pick up option A, this pass can be intercept for the defender. So, no, good. What about the C? What about this option? Why Mac? So easy, because if you pass the ball here, it's so easy for the defender to move 2 yards on the left and we are back on the same situation. And if you choose option B, this pass is great because it allows your teammate to find an angle to pass, but number B gets the ball and can progress because it's far from the defender but is in a good height that you can advance. So if you thought was B wasn't easy, it's great. So again, from these three options, if you pick up number B, is great. Good job. Well done.
All right. Hey guys, Johnny here with the Houston Dynamo Juniors. Going to talk to you a little bit about the traditional numbering system on the soccer field. So I'm going to start off here. We have our number one, of course, the goalkeeper. All systems of play need a goalkeeper, and it's always going to be the number one, very traditional. So we move into our back line here. I've got things set up in a 4-3-3 system of play, and we have 4 players in the back. I'm going to start with the 2 outside backs. So we have number 2 is our right fullback, and number 3 is our left fullback. Moving into the central defenders, we have our 4 and our 5 as the 2 central defenders. This is a very typical setup that you'd see in a number of systems of play. So it goes 2 right fullback, 3 left fullback, 4 and 5 the central defenders. So when your coach asks you to play number 2, you know that you're going in a right back position. When the coach asks you to play number 3, you know that's going to be the left back position. All right, let's move into the midfield block here. So I've got this set up again in a 4-3-3 system of play, 3 in a triangle midfield. The number 6, this is the deep lying defensive center midfield. Number 6, okay? Now, moving into the attacking midfield line, we have the number 8, often referred to as a box-to-box midfielder. Sometimes you might see the number 8 come down next to the number 6. Sometimes you might see the number 8 move up a little bit higher to play with the number 10. But we call this the box-to-box midfield player, the number 8. The number 10 is the attacking midfield player, okay? Again, does have defensive responsibilities no matter which system of play that you work with, but is often the creative playmaker for the team. So the number 10 is the attacking midfield player. Now we move into the attacking line. We have the 7 and then we have the 11 are the wide attacking players. 7 plays on the right hand side, Cristiano Ronaldo. 11 plays on the left hand side, Gareth Bale. So lefty is the 11, the right hand side, number 7. And then right up top, you have the number 9 is the striker or the center forward, okay? So the forward line, you've got the 7 on the right, 11 on the left, and then you have the 9 is the central forward. So that's how we work with our goalkeeper. That's how we work with the numbers with our defensive line. This is our midfield setup, and then this is our forward line here. Try and pick up these numbers because coaches are going to be using this more and more. So when you're asked to play the 6 or the 7 or the 9, you know exactly what your job is for the team. Thanks very much.